Hello, good day everyone. My name is Kate Owyn Q. Torno of PS Aeronautical Engineering of WCC Aeronautical and Technological College of Pinolanan, Pangasinan. What I'm about to present is the aircraft structures and its principles. So first, let's talk about the lift and basic aerodynamics, which consists of four forces, which are the thrust, drag, wave, and lift. The first one is what we call thrust. It is a forward force that propels a flying machine in a direction of motion and is produced by the power plant or propeller. Next one is the drag. Drag is a rearward force or retarding force that acts opposite to the direction of motion and is caused by friction and differences in air pressure. Next is the weight. It is the total weight of the airplane, crew, fuel, cargo, and baggages. It is the force of gravity that acts in a downward direction toward the center of the Earth. The last one is what we call lift. Lift is the force that acts at a right angle to the direction of motion through the air. Lift is produced by differences in air pressure through the wing of an aircraft. Now let's talk about the three axes or dimension of an aircraft structure, which it can move to left and right, forward, backwards, and up and down. Though in aviation field their technical names are longitudinal or row axis, lateral or pitch axis, and vertical or yaw axis. The first one is the longitudinal row axis. The longitudinal axis runs from the nose of the aircraft to the tail. This is the axis around which the aircraft rolls with the line passing through the center of gravity. Next is the lateral or pitch axis. The lateral axis runs from wingtip to wingtip. The aircraft pitches around this axis. Again, it passes through the center of gravity. The last one is the vertical or yaw axis. The vertical axis is slightly different to the others. Running vertically through the center of the aircraft yaws around this axis intersecting the center of gravity. The last thing I will tackle is the center of gravity, which is also called as the CG. The center of gravity, also known as CG, is the effective point whereby all weight is considered to be. The CG is also the same point where the axis of flight meet, the point at which an aircraft balance will be maintained as well as how the aircraft will move around. An aircraft's stability is determined by the position of its center of gravity or CG. It is vital that its center of gravity remain within certain limits. However, as the CG moves rearward toward the tail, the aircraft becomes more and more dynamical and stable, and an aircraft that is too nose or tail heavy will either not fly or be so difficult to control that it becomes too risky to try. That's all. Thank you for listening and have a great day ahead.